Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Slay the Spire. So we are going back in for another try with this silent. Our last run wasn't exactly the most nice run for the first try. Hello again. At least confront the first boss. Yes, I hope to. Okay, so we want to try our usual plan of trying to get as many elites in first run as possible. It seems like you are the first running up. And we got one there, one there. So there's 3 along the left-hand path. So yeah, let's go for that one. I guess we'll go with the mixture of question marks and fights on this side, rather than just fight. Because we might get something good here, and we don't flood our deck with cards. So let's have a look-see. Alright, we got a little dude, and no one's going to hit us, so we can straight off the bat kill you and strike you. Could have defended, but really no point. 8 damage. We can block 6 of it, so we shall. We don't gain any life on this build. We draw additional cards, so it's always best to preserve your life total as much as possible. Alright, strike, 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 and he's probably dead next turn. He's going to lick us, putting a frail onto us, which means our defends are worse. But really doesn't matter, because he's dead. Alright, gold, weak potion, and... ooh. Endless Agony. I've never really played with Endless Agony, but there's also Deadly Poison as well. Poison runs are really good in this game. Could do a poison run. Whenever you draw this card, add a copy of it to your hand. Deal 4 damage. So this is like Anger for the Ironclad. I think I'm gonna go Deadly Poison though. I don't know. Huh. Terror's also really good. You know what, let's go Terror. Let's not commit to an archetype just yet until we've got a decent card in it. Alright, so, Big Fish. As you make your way down a long corridor, you see a banana, a donut, and a box floating about. No. Upon closer inspection, they are tied to strings coming from holes in the ceiling. There is a quiet cackling from above you as you approach the objects. What do you do? So, we could heal. Seems pointless. We could gain max HP, seems underwhelming, or we could receive a relic and gain a regret card. We do have Survivor in our hand to discard cards, and the Silent typically does play a lot of cards in a single turn, so I think taking the regret card is not the worst thing in the world. Let's do it. We get Bag of Marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. So essentially, the first turn our attacks are going to deal more damage. It's alright, I suppose. You grab the box. Inside, you find a relic. However, you really crave the donut. You are filled with sadness, but mostly regret. Alright. I just thought, if we did want to go for this elite, there's no campfire between the next elite. And then no campfire between that one either. So we probably want to go battle, 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 rest, and avoid that elite probably. Maybe even go to the shop after that. Yeah, I just don't like the idea of no rests on this floor. We're not gaining life, so... Alright, well, we're going to lose a little bit of life here, unfortunately, but strike, 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 take 4. Yeah, the shop is where we're going to get rid of that regret card as well, so... Okay, so he's going for a ritual at the end of his turn against strength. And now the survivor turns up. Ugh. Hitting us for 4. I think we just swing, swing, and then just block the damage. It looks like we might just take the 4 damage from the regret card. Damn it, we're really lining these up badly. Yeah, we got lethal. Cool. It's alright. We don't have to take second regret damage. Really do need it out of our deck as soon as possible. Footwork to gain dexterity. That's a good block card. I do like that. Sucker Punch. Deals 7 damage, apply 1 weak. Weak is... they deal 25% less damage. Poison is pretty good. Let's go Footwork. It's a non-committal card, really, to an archetype. You walk into a room and find a large oh my god, we're going to take the curse card as well. We are going to a shop, but we're getting rid of regret. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Alright. Question mark time. Match and keep. A gremlin is madly shuffling cards on a table. This monster seems to be a harmless one. You approach him out of curiosity. 12 cards. Match them and keep them. 5 tries. No do-overs. Are you ready? Let's start. Okay. Decay. There's Caltrops. I love Caltrops. Yes. Alright, we actually might have a blocking deck on our hands. Burst. Next skill's played twice. Burst's really good. We know where not to click. Dark Shackles. I didn't read that enough. Damn. Enemy loses 9 strength for the rest of the turn. Just for the turn? Yeah, sure. We don't get another try, so we might as well. You complete the Gremlin's game and look up. He's disappeared. Alright. Campfire. Let's smith a card. We don't need to rest. We've only lost 6 life. So, Caltrops is really good. Whenever you're attacked, deal 5 damage to the attacker. So if we gain a lot of block, then we just deal damage using Caltrops. I really do like that idea. What do? You just become free. And you're 3 dexterity. So, I think it's Caltrops plus. Deal 5 damage to somebody when they attack us. So if you remember when we lost that run with the guys with the thorns, if we had this particular build, all we'd have to do is block and it would kill them inevitably. Right, let's go to the shop. Let's remove regret out of our deck. And Caltrops is on sale. So I think we've got something awesome here. Let's also check these out. We're probably going to buy one of those. Regret has to go though. Cannot keep this. We don't have enough discard. Alright. Although the plated armor would have been nice, I think taking health off of a card every single time is really bad. Whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. Don't really value that one that much. Whenever you get to a rest site, start the next combat with 2 energy. That's quite good. Caltrops, I think we're buying. Let's see. Backstab. Innate, so it starts in our hand, deals 12 damage. It's just a better strike. All out attack, deal 10 damage to all enemies, draw 1 less card next turn. Calculated gamble, discard your hand, then draw that many cards. Can be quite good in a stormy kind of deck. Storm as in, play as many cards as you possibly can. Piercing Wail, all enemies lose 6 strength for 1 turn. Don't we have that in Dark Shackles? Yeah. Good Instincts. It's okay, I suppose. Getting 4 block for free. I do believe there are better versions of that. And reduce the cost of cards in your hand to 1 this turn. Meh. I think we'll take Ancient Tea Set. Whenever you get to a rest site, start the next combat with 2 energy. So that means that the next battle after a rest, we could use maybe one of our expensive 3-drops, maybe. Something like that. Relics are always awesome, so let's do it. Alright, let's go. These guys curl up, so when they take damage, they gain block. So what you want to do is hit them once, so that they gain that shield and then deal you damage the following turn. So we're going to Caltrops because we know they're attacking us. And then we're going to just block most of it, I think. So let's neutralize. He gains block. And then we'll go Survivor. Get rid of Doubt. And we're taking 8, so I can afford to strike here. Hit the one without his block. Make most of the damage. So hit you, take 3. Hit you, take 3. And they're set up to die next turn if we get the right amount of strikes in our hand. And we do. That was textbook victory there. Right, let's have a look-see. Gain 5 block, draw 2 cards. Awesome. Draw 3 cards, discard 1 card. Useful. Piercing Wail. Pretty good. I'm going to go backflip. Doesn't matter which one we go, but this one gives me the option if this chest does something horrendous, which probably not. Gain energy on the first turn of each combat. Wow. So we're gaining 3 energy on the first turn of each combat where we rest beforehand. That's it's pretty good since we usually always rest before then. Right, do we go elite? I think we go elite. If it goes well, we can do the other one. And then we don't have a battle, potentially, to go to the next bonfire. Let's do it. Oh, it's these guys. Okay. So, automatically I give them all vulnerable and get rid of that negation, which is pretty good. Alright. Don't need to use dark schemes. Let's get caltrops going. Let's backflip, see if we can get other caltrops. We can. So then we want to Survivor, get rid of Doubt. And this is only till the end of the turn, so it's really exhausting it for no apparent reason. So he takes 8 damage for hitting us. We want to be able to do that as often as possible. Those dazed, though, are going to make it real difficult. Block, block, strike, take 1 out if we can. Let's apply some weak. Let's take less damage. We do have the elixir as well to remove some stasis cards, but it's not really good on dazed, unfortunately. Because they get exhausted anyway. Okay, so we can go footwork, which gains dexterity, which means this defend is a little bit better. Blocks almost all of it. And then we can point the neutralize so that we do block all of it. And then we will strike. We could do terror to make one vulnerable, but I think we'll be fine. Dealing 8 damage every time they hit us is pretty good. We're essentially dealing exactly what they're dealing right back at them. Right, here we go. So, we want to Survivor, gain 10 block. Get rid of a dazed, unfortunately, because I do really want to use Terror and Neutralize here. So, if I neutralize you, you die when you hit me. So, I'm going to give you 99 vulnerable. And then hit you, so you're guaranteed to die. We take 2, but we've got 1 off the board. 1 incredibly vulnerable. And it shouldn't take too long. 16 block we need. We can block 14 of it. Alright, so block, block. Strike the vulnerable one, might as well. The Thorns is not affected by vulnerable in any way, so it takes 8 no matter what. So you're set to die as soon as you attack me. So let's just kill you so I take no damage. Block for the sake of it. And I just need 1 attack card actually, because we deal 6 on the baseline, but vulnerable applies 9. Not bad. Not bad. We get ourselves a relic. Orichalcum. If you end your turn without block, gain block. Alright, okay. Die, die, die. 1 point. Deal 13 damage to all enemies and exhaust. Backflip. Gain 5 block, draw 2 cards. Or outmaneuver. Well, backflip is clearly the block strategy. I'm just wondering if the die, die, die is good enough to just take. I'm not sure what the plus is on this one. Whether or not it's just a damage increase, a cost reduction, or it gets rid of exhaust. I wish I knew the answer to that, because that would sway my decision a little bit. We are very defensive though, so I mean, the more opportunities to get backflip, the better, really, I think. It is a common though, so it's going to come round again. Whereas die, die, die is likely to be the last time we see it. And it's all enemies. It's really good. Yeah, go on then. Let's do it. Might be a mistake. But I like that 13 damage. Like, in this particular instance, it practically kills all of them. For 1 point. In fact, no, it does kill all of them. Yeah. 1 card to kill the entire group. A random skill in your hand is 0 this turn, and exhaust. We don't have any expensive skills. We got some attacks. Quick Slash is a better strike with a draw. We've got a poison one. I don't think I want to take any of these. They just don't seem that good. I mean, the skills are only 1 point right now for us. So this essentially is nothing. Doesn't do a thing. And we'd have to take a lot of expensive cards to enable it. I'm going to skip. Okay. Question mark. Ooh, it's a treasure. Start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Really good with the silent, because we don't get much HP back. And a bit of gold. 48 out of 70. If you're the gremlin knob, I'm going to be so mad. We could probably get and beat the boss if I just hedge my bets and say this is too much likely to be the goblin, the knob boss again, or whatever he's called, the gremlin knob. And in future floors, the elites are not. Yeah, let's... It's a bit of a cowardly approach, I know, but... we will... I think we'll rest in this one, because we'll get back to 69. Yeah, which gets us back to full health. We fight this guy, we won't need to rest here, so we'll just smith there instead. Ooh, a thief, eh? Alright, so we're taking 16. I want to do caltrops. Backflip. Oh, we've got 6 energy. Jesus, forgot about that. Alright, well. Footwork, caltrops, backflip. We need to block 16. So we might as well, because we are hitting them when they attack us, so... And that is pretty good. Give me your gold, no. So you're dead. Alright, 1 guy to take down, and we've pretty much killed him already. Alright, caltrops plus. 8 damage when he attacks us. Let's go die, die, die. We can Dark Schemes you. And get some block. So he deals 1 damage. And takes 8. Doesn't seem worth it to me. Right, we need to take him out, because now he's getting the block, which means that he is planning on leaving the following turn. So make him vulnerable. Ah, bugger. Give him terror. Missed out on a bit of damage there. Should be able to finish him off, though. Where's my spoke bomb? Let's see here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Neutralize. Have we missed out on lethal? No, we're good. Alright, fantastic. Whew, that was too close. Infinite Blades. At the start of your turn, add a shiv to your hand. A shiv is a free 4 damage attack. It's quite good in a block deck, because you don't have to spend any energy really on attacking at that point. 15 damage, draw 2 more cards next turn. Deal 5 damage if an enemy is weak. Gain energy and draw a card, so we don't really apply weak. I think I'll take Infinite Blades. Let's go to here, and we're going to Smith. So we're going to gain a ton of energy for the first turn. Do you become innate? Yes, you do. That is quite useful. I think I'll wait on that one a little bit. What's Die do? Yeah, it's just a damage upgrade. I probably wouldn't have taken it if that were the case. I kind of wanted it to either be free or not exhaust, more than anything. I'm going to go Caltrops Plus so that during a combat we can deal 10 damage on every attack. That seems real good to me. We're against the Hexaghost. He's a big damage dude if I remember correctly. Alright, so we want to hit him as much as possible. Neutralize. Apply 1 week. It's the only way we could apply 1 week for future reference. Strike you. And we want to get rid of that doubt so that we could attack efficiently next turn. And it really doesn't matter at this point. Throw the rest. It's not a solid turn 1 play since he's hitting us for a hell of a lot right now. Caltrops is going to be good though, because every single time he hits us he takes 5, so it's just going to be this. I think this is like his heaviest hit for the next couple of turns. But yeah, every time he hit us for 6 he took 5 there. Right, Caltrops. Ugh, I don't want to take another 10, but we have no block, is the thing. I'm gonna apply Terror, get that vulnerable on. And then, is it Strike or is it Infinite Blades? I think it's set up the Infinite Blades for future block purposes. Die, I can wait on. Infinite Blades is power for future turns. And because we didn't block, we gain 6 from our Orichalcum. So he takes 20 damage there. And then we get these shivs for the rest of the game now. Alright, Footwork increases our defense. Let's go Backflip, 7 block. We've blocked everything now. So we can afford to Strike and Shiv. He hits us for nothing, but he does add burns to our deck. Yeah, so that Survivor's going to be really useful. Right. Keep hold of these Dark Shackles and things like that. It's going to be Shiv, Strike, Strike, because he plans to block and buff. I suppose we could die now. It's not going to get any better. Inflame. Adds 2 strength, gains 12 block. Okay, so let's see. Neutralize. Let's make sure I've blocked all of the damage for the turn. Shiv and do that. And then we gain 1 weak, but it's not too bad. Most of our damage is dealt by him attacking us anyway. So he takes 10. Adds a burn to our deck. Taking 14 here. Come on, blocks. I was really hoping for a Survivor there to get rid of this burn. So let's go Backflip, try find it. Get Doubt instead. Oh boy. Well, we can block all of his damage, so it's fine. Let's defend. Shiv. Strike. No point. Oh, we do take 2 because of that burn. But he takes 20. He's getting close to that mega hit as well. As you can see, his green is ticking up around him. So we need to be able to defend it as much as possible. If it is another multi-hit and we get some decent blocks set up, then we should be fine. I'm going to Survivor, get rid of the burn so we don't take that 2 damage. We've blocked everything, so I get to strike, and I might as well just defend as well. We can always, in worst case scenario as well, use this elixir potion. I did forget about that. Yeah, here's the mega hit. Block, 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 block. Oh, dear. Okay. Block, block, shiv, strike. Every time he hits us, he takes 10, so he's got 4 hits in. And he's killed himself. Alright, that went pretty well. I really like the look of our deck. Let's see if we can get a gold card to make it even better. Wraith Form. Whenever you play a skill, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. That works. 1 point unload, deal 12 damage, discard all non-attack cards. That does not work for us. Glass Knife. Deal 8 damage twice. Then it's lowered by 2, so it's 16. Then it's 12. And so on and so forth. I like Wraith Form, I think. It's expensive, but we have energy enablers to make sure that we could do this and caltrops and things like that. And blocks are skills. So whenever we block, we deal 3 damage, and then whenever they attack us, we deal 3 damage. So we could really chain that together. Backflip's really good at chaining skills. So I think I'm going to take Wraith Form. Alright guys, well that is gonna do it. Let's have a look what we were gonna pick. Can't play more than 6 cards per turn. Really bad for the Silent. Every 5 cards in your deck heal 2 HP when you enter a campfire. Could be useful. Whenever an enemy dies, transfer any poison it has to a random enemy. Good for poison decks. I don't think we can take Velvet Choker. It's probably just gonna have to be Eternal Feather. Velvet Choker says we can't play more than 6 cards per turn and we get extra energy. The Silent plays a lot of cheap cards, including Neutralizes, Dark Shackles, and Shivs. So it really just doesn't play into our strategy at all. So it's going to have to be Eternal Feather. It benefits us to have a flooded deck. So this is going to get better as we go on, most likely. But overall, it's not going to be the best. So we'll take that. We'll go to the next floor. And I'll end the episode off here. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and if you do enjoy the run as well, then be sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon right next to the subscription button, and that'll give you notifications when we release new videos. Do hope you've enjoyed, and next episode we'll be heading off to the 2nd floor to hopefully win a run. Alright, see you in a bit guys.